Capricorn, I am Jess from the Nimbi, bringing you a timeless tarot message. This message is intended to find you when you need to hear something within it most. Let's go ahead and get started with an overall energy for this reading. Universe, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, aliens, please give me the message that this Capricorn or this viewer needs to hear most at this time on their journey. Capricorn, any placement, guys, cross-watchers are always welcome. I intend that you will find the messages, or the messages that you need to hear will find you. So placement doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's see. Capricorn, overall energy, whoa, that's a lot. For this Capricorn reading, please. Thank you. Listening. Listening, number 53, breaks down to an 8. I feel like this is listening to that inner voice, like kind of your inner guidance. Self-mastery is tied to the number 8. I'm also being really drawn to, like, you know, elephants, they don't forget things. And there's really something to that coming through. We're going to figure more out about that, but let's see. Elephants don't forget things. Queen of Pentacles and the Lovers on the split. That's nice. Queen of Pentacles is your energy, Capricorn. Coming into union with self is really coming through. Yeah, it's like listening to your inner guidance. All right. Let's see. Capricorn, what do we got? Message for Capricorn, please. Nope, that didn't actually want to come out. Okay. Message for Capricorn. Thank you. The 3 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. You're waiting for something to come in. Okay. Yeah, you're waiting for something to come in. It's like you know it's there, but it's not there. It's like, so yeah, that's how I got it. Let's keep going, guys. We will clarify this after I pull out these main cards. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles did want to come out. Thank you. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, damn, Cap, and the Fool in reverse. Okay. So I'm laughing because, like, see the branches coming off of her head? Okay, what's that movie? The Guardians of the Galaxy, and then there's that being Mantis, right? It's not the first one. I don't know what it is. And I think her name is Mantis. Anyway, she's got those little, like, antenna things. It's like that. It's like there's antennas. It's like you're picking up on something. And you're staying really grounded in your energy, regardless of whatever you're picking up on. And it's almost like it is grounding you a little bit. God, 3 queens, guys. That's super awesome. Yeah, maybe. Okay. So I feel like there was some kind of, like, missed opportunity. That's why this Fool is in the reverse. It's like something just didn't happen. Something didn't work out. Somebody didn't take the leap is what I heard. Somebody didn't take the leap. So it's like, you know, you're kind of like in this space of like wondering, like, is it ever coming back? Is it ever coming back around? But I'm being told to say, like, it'll come when you don't see it. Like, you know, this cup is behind her. It's so full, but she's so focused on this. She's so focused on, like, getting rid of the things that aren't working for her. And it's like once she's done with all of that, like, really awful, I'm gonna say awful work. It's hard to, like, shed. And like then that'll come. But it's like, you know, she knows it's coming. Like, there's this sense of knowing. It's like trusting that inner intuition, you know, picking up on the things with your antenna. Yeah. Because, you know, these are also both really intuitive energies, both of them. So there's a lot of intuition happening here. I feel like you're listening to your intuition. You're trusting it. Yeah, you're trusting it because something is wanting to come back around. That's interesting. Because there's unfinished business. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna not pull any more cards. I'm gonna do the bottom of the deck is this Nine of Swords. I'm really like physically embodying this Nine of Swords energy at the minute. Like, it's like being stuck in your head, like just kind of like anxious about something that you don't really even know or see or anything like that. It's like second guessing it. There's a lot of like a second guessing kind of energy coming through. Like, I'm second guessing right now. Well, should I have pulled more cards? Like, you know, but no, I know, and I'm listening in my inner space, that was it, you know, but yeah, it's like the sense of getting stuck in that energy, not trusting. All right, I want to see what's behind that though. The Five of Wands, yeah. You know, that kind of like needing that need to keep pushing for something. It's like that energy, but just trust. All right. Yeah, I'm having a hard time trusting my intuition right at this particular point in time, and I think that's just the Capricorn energy coming through right now. Okay, let's start with this Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Okay. Tell me about the Nine of Swords for Capricorn. Hi. It's a lot. The King of Swords, the Star, the Tower, and the Hierophant. It's a lot of big energy. Yeah, so I said something about like a snake shedding its skin, and or I think I said that. Shedding is hard is something that I said for sure. Whether or not I related it to a snake shedding its skin, I'm not so sure. But, you know, this King of Swords, there's like butterflies all over this, and butterflies speak about transformation through an incredibly hard, challenging process. I mean, our entire DNA is restructured, right? Like, that's not pretty. And it's like having hope and faith. Like, we're getting faith kind of in this message twice with the Star and the Hierophant. It's like having faith that it'll all work out. Something had to be blown apart in order for something to come together. But when it comes back together, it's going to be on a very strong, solid foundation. Yeah, I think you know this intuitively. Like, there's some sense of something had to be blown apart in order for it to come back in a better way. In order for, like, it's funny that pretty much all the energy on this table is feminine except for the Hierophant and the King of Swords. So there could be like a situation with another person, like a masculine energy. Doesn't have to be a person. It could just be like a energy in your life that's dominant and controlling. Could be a job. But it's like very structured and organized is how it's coming through. Yeah, so it's almost like something along those lines. And a structured, organized, dominant, masculine energy had to like be rebuilt. And like, I feel like you know it's coming in. But you're having a hard time with this. It's very uncomfortable. I keep seeing this Two of Pentacles. And this one to me, it always feels really uncomfortable. I mean, he's like dancing on rocks with this like crazy wavy mess behind him. And like, yeah, it's just like uncomfortable. That doesn't look like it's gonna go well. Let's talk about this Three of Wands, please. The Death card and the Princess of Swords. Transformation is really coming through here. The Princess of Swords, so that's the Page of Swords, right? The Page of Swords talks about, you know, gathering information. It's like starting off in a very novice space. I mean, she's like wielding a sword, but she's in this like big puffy dress. Like she needs to learn some things. And it's almost like somebody needed to learn some things, to shed some things, to like become this new version of themselves. And like there's another person that's just kind of like waiting for that to happen. It could be both people's. It could be like, or it doesn't even have to be people. Like I said, it's just really coming through as like two individuals. There's something that needed to be transformed, some kind of energy that needed to be like mutated. Mutate. Okay. Well, that's what came through. Yeah, and it's like waiting for that to happen. It's like, you know, you've gathered some information, you've gathered, like, you've kind of like built yourself up, and, you know, you're like ready to jump in, but there's this other energy that's like kind of still in this like mutation process. Okay. I just keep seeing butterflies and cocoons all squishy, liquidy. Anyway. 5 of Cups. Thank you. The 10 of Swords, the 5 of Cups again, and the Prince of Cups. I really am getting that there's another like human energy in this, as opposed to like a job. It's like two people are sad about something. Two people are sad about something and they both have their backs turned to it. Somebody's focusing on something that's done, something that's dead and over. They have their back turned to love, to like receiving or even giving any kind of offer of love. And then there's this person. Right? And then there's the girl. And she's got her back turned to that big full bowl right behind her. And she's like just getting rid of all of this other stuff. I feel like this is stuff that doesn't serve her anymore. She knows that bowl is there. She can feel it. It's pressed right up against her arm. This guy, I'm not so sure he knows that this is here. I think he's focusing only on what's dead and gone. So there's something to that. Transforming that energy, transforming kind of this mindset of like something's dead and over into like there's new coming in or wanting to come in or wanting to be given or received. Something along those lines. It's divinely guided, I'm hearing. This Prince of Cups, he has wings. He's almost like an angel, like bringing this love in. Yeah, but it's like divine timing. Like it'll come when it's done. When it's done. When the sun rises. Okay, something's dead though. Something is really dead. Yeah, I mean, we have the Death and the 10 of Swords here. Like, there's something dead. I feel like somebody's focusing on something that's dead. And then somebody else is kind of, like, focusing on what needs to be let go of. All right, let's talk about this Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. The Empress, nice. And the High Priestess. I love this. These are really powerful feminine energies coming through, you guys. Like, incredibly powerful. I mean, we have, like, what do we not have? We don't have the Queen of Swords. That's the only, like, super powerful energy we don't have right now on the table. So the Empress and the High Priestess, though. Like, these are pretty awesome energies. Like, this is, like, physically, tangibly, like, kind of owning your space. And this is owning your intuition. Like, knowing, the keeper of the secrets. The seer of the dark side. I don't know why it came that way, but it did. She sees everything. You can't pull, like, you can't do a pull, you can't pull one over on the High Priestess, right? You can't do that. And this Empress, she just knows her worth. She's going to sit in that, and she just is that. And I love that she's coming out with the Queen of Pentacles, because it kind of, like, solidifies, which is hilarious, because they're both, like, super earthy, grounded energies. They're kind of, like, solidified in their worth, right? They just know. They know what they're worth. And I find it hilarious, because this totally backs up my my interpretation of this Queen of Pentacles initially with these antennae, right, coming through, like, having that super intuitive power. It's, like, that's coming through again. It's, like, just having that, knowing that. That's what's coming through. Knowing that you have that. Not just having it, but knowing it, trusting it, believing it, receiving it. Awesome. Okay, let's dive into this Queen of Wands. Hi, that was quick. The King of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Another masculine energy here coming through in the reverse. Yeah, I can't help but feel like this is people oriented instead of like job oriented. It totally could be, but it's coming through in a very another kind of person energy. Yeah, so remember I talked about this Five of Cups energy up here, the masculine and the feminine energies here, where the masculine's focusing on something that's dead and done and all of that. It's like he's still trying though, and that's why it's coming through like this. It's the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse. This guy is blocked. He's blocked by burdens. He's like not following his inner passion, right? This is clarifying the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is that like fiery, goes after it, super she like struts her stuff. What's that word I'm thinking of? There's a word I'm really not coming to. She knows her worth. She just knows, right? She's super awesome. I don't know. There's a word that's totally escaping my head right now. But this guy is stuck in burden, tangible. I'm feeling oppressed. I'm feeling really like tied to some kind of situation that's supposed to be dead. Like it doesn't feel very good. This guy isn't taking action on the things that he loves. He's focusing solely on his tangible and making what he loves a burden. Ooh, ouch. Sorry guys, I'm just receiving channeled messages. They come out how they come out. Yeah, so that's weird. How is what you love a burden? Okay, well, I don't know. You're going to have to answer that for yourself. How what you love is a burden. This could be somebody else too, guys. But there's I mean, this is earth energy also. It's being grounded into the tangible things and making them a burden for you. So that doesn't necessarily have to be love as a burden, but it's almost like, oh, going after love. And okay, so it feels like there's actually a couple like, there's like a situation that's like dead and over, and then there's like something that wants to come in, but it's like finding an equilibrium between those is like where this guy is stuck. This guy is stuck in trying to appease the past. Okay. Huh. Yeah, instead of going after what he wants, which he wants it. He's coming through as this Queen of Wands energy, that passionate, driven, focused, like wanting something very passionately, very intuitively drawn to it, but not trusting it. Like this is still focused on something that's dead. I feel like that's focused on whatever this was and not wanting to turn around and see what could be. Okay, let's talk about this Queen of Cups. Can you see that? Yeah. All right. This Nine of Wands keeps coming out. There is a very guarded masculine energy here. Let's talk about this Queen of Cups, please. Queen of Cups. Thank you. The Devil. Okay. And the Queen of Wands. Okay. Somebody is tied to some kind of karmic cycle. It's a toxic cycle. They're tied to it. There's this big scary monster that's keeping them tied to it. This masculine energy, so it's almost like, that's funny. This masculine energy is curled up in a ball. He's curled up in a ball. And then we have the Queen of Wands again. Interesting that it's coming through this way because this masculine energy is stuck over here. So it's like this, why is this guy curled up in a ball? He's afraid. He's so afraid to break free from some kind of karmic situation that he intuitively knows he needs to stop. He's like not even wanting to follow his heart. He's just kind of like giving up. He's just kind of giving up. He's stuck in toxicity. Okay. These are all the messages coming through, guys. There is some sense here that he knows. There's this sense of defeat here with this guy. There's this person over here, like, this is a really weird message. This woman over here, she's upright. She's chained. She like kind of owns that she's chained to this guy. She's kind of looking at like the situation of like, you need to save me. You need to save me. That's weird. But you know, ultimately it's both of these own individuals. They need to save themselves. They need to, he's afraid, this guy. He's afraid of like both of these people, I feel like. And then there's this Queen of Wands over here. She's not chained to anybody. She's kind of just owning herself, owning her situation. She's like, yeah, I got my, you know, black cat that everyone's afraid of black cats because they're like, you know, superstitious or whatever. But like, I am the master of my world and I sit in my power. And, you know, this is clarifying the Queen of Cups. And I intuitively know that what's meant for me will come to me. Like the way she's sitting here. She's in her feelings. She's feeling her heart. She's feeling the love. She's like, yes, what's coming to me or what belongs with me comes to me. Interesting. But this guy, he's totally chained to some kind of toxic situation. I feel like there was a new beginning that could have happened with somebody, but it just plain didn't happen because this guy was too afraid to cut the ties to something keeping him very stuck in fear. Interesting. This Queen of Wands rocks though. I feel like that's your energy, Capricorn. Look at that, the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Oh my God, so many queens. Let's talk about this Fool in reverse. Fool in reverse. The Six of Wands. Holy smokes. The Seven of Wands. Okay, that Nine of Wands came out in the reverse. I'm so glad to see that. Yeah, somebody needs to let their guard down. Somebody is recognizing what is worth fighting for. I think they're fighting against this guy, this devil, and this other person here, or this other energy. But it's like something keeping somebody else stuck. Somebody's ready to let their guard down, recognize something that is like... So this guy, he is typically like a soldier coming back after fighting some battle, right? Because he's right after the Five of Wands, which talks about like fighting. And he's being recognized for all of his hard work, and he's being honored and respected. And look, they're bowing down to him. It's like, you have done so much work. Like, you know, you don't need to fight anymore. You don't need to fight anymore. We're going to praise you for what you are. Let down your guard because we're not here to fight. And there's this sense of somebody not starting on some kind of new beginning because they were very guarded against it because they didn't want to see how somebody was really honoring and respecting them for who they are instead of like, okay, so it's like a person was having to fight, stand their ground, like, you know, there's like a sense of maintenance here. And so that really created a lot of barriers and walls within this person instead of just being open to receiving some kind of like honor that they were being given. They didn't want to see it that way is what I'm being told. And then we have the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. I think they're seeing it, and that's why the Six of Wands is coming out too. I don't know what this is all about. They're seeing it. They're taking that step in and really like seeing something for what it is. This Queen of Pentacles though, she just knows. She just knows something is working itself out. So it's kind of funny. Like, I feel like the Hermit comes out with the Star every single time, right? Which we don't have the Star out. Oh no, we do. We do have the Star out. Okay, never mind. Well, I forgot that Star was there, to be honest with you. And I was like, oh, the Hermit didn't come out with the Star. But then I saw this Star, which is hilarious because, like I said, the Hermit always comes out with the Star. The Hermit needs to go in and figure out what they really want, what they're hopeful for, what they have faith in. And if they don't go in and figure that out, then they're never going to have that on the outside is how I feel. Let's grab some advice, Capricorn. I don't think you really need any advice. Like, literally, you just need to just trust, just listen. Listen to your intuition. It knows. It's like guiding you on this path. Somebody else around you is dealing with something crazy. I don't feel like it's you. It could be you, but I really don't think so. But yeah, just trust. All right, let's see. Capricorn, what do we got? Advice. Thank you for Capricorn. Thank you. One more. Thank you. The Seven of Cups, this one in particular. You know, this person is glowing up here underneath this cloth, right? All these other choices around, and then this one's glowing, and it's like, this one knows her worth. Like, she doesn't care if this guy picks her. She's still going to be valuable whether or not he picks her. I mean, she'd like to not be, like, stuck under the covers anymore, but she already knows. She knows. He just needs to figure it out and take the cover off. Yeah. Okay. So then what do we got? The Eight of Wands, the Moon, and the Hermit. So these wands, I like had just envisioned them as being like on fire on the tips so that somebody could see through the darkness and the secrets of the moon, right? And find their star was like really how it came through to me just now. So it's like somebody's uncovering that there's this thing, person, energy out there that's just for them, that is like everything that they've ever wanted, and it's real. I feel like somebody, this person, this reverse King of Wands guy that's like stuck to the devil, whoever that is figuring out some things. They're really going through it. It doesn't feel good. They're not listening to their intuition. This might be their message. Yeah, they need to listen to their intuition and understand their worth, and that, you know, like sometimes there are really awesome things that come to you. What you think comes will come, right? So if you think you're not worthy of anything better, then that's what's going to come to you. But if you believe and you trust and you listen to that inner guidance, then that's what you get. Like, you can have amazing. You can have everything you want, guys. You can have everything you want. So yeah, I feel like those wands are gonna be lit on fire. And they're illuminating the way through the darkness, through the dark feelings. Somebody just needs to maintain hope. And yeah, go with the flow. Okay. All right, Capricorn. That was kind of intense energy. I liked it. It felt really uplifting. I think you are on the right path. Let's grab you a fortune. Oh my goodness. Luck is coming your way. Nice. I'm going to just put that right in the middle there with everything. Yeah, I think you know that. I think you trust and you listen. It's this other situation that's a little peripheral to you that is a little stuck. All right, Capricorn. Well, that's what I've got for you. I hope this content resonates with you. If it did, please like, share, subscribe if you want to get more of my tarot readings, or I do daily oracle messages as well. I always love to hear from you guys too if you want to throw me a comment down in the comments section. And yeah, that's what I got, guys. Until next time, sending love and light. Bye.